Well, I've had some technical issues with my computer. So, I decided to take a screenshot and, whatchamacallit there, a picture, since I'm having technical issues. Anyway, basically, this is what I found when Googling the Nephilim. Think how scary that is. Now, again, I'm sorry if the quality is pretty bad. They will seek death and not find it. Look it. They found the giants that were of old men of renown. They found them in the States. They found them all over the world. I'm not sure about Canada because it's pretty cold here. However, they found it in warmer climates, for the most part. Now, they've taken the DNA, whether it's, whatever, however they got the DNA. They've taken human DNA, i.e. spit and blood, how they make you go for a blood checkup or whatever for your cholesterol or whatever. Okay? Now, the thing is, they use all of this stuff to try to make these things. And what happens is, you guys know that the human DNA goes off a frequency. Which is why in some movies you see the thing that's going after them only has a thing for, say, 2 of the 4 people. Because the 2 people of the 4 have a frequency they're giving off. So they're taking our saliva and our blood tests, and I don't care what anyone tells me. Because eventually someone else, big YouTuber, is going to come out and say, hey, guess what I found out? But you heard it here first. Okay? As far as I know anyway. They're making these beings. They are training these beings. And some of the beings that were cast in under the rocks and things like that are being released for a short time. Did you think Azazel and the rest of them were just going to stay there chained up under jagged rocks forever? No. They're going to go in the same place Satan will go when Satan gets here. Satan has not even yet to come here. He does come down and then go back up again if you think about the book of Job. Okay, he also has minions that do his work, and the Nephilim are not fallen angels. They are the dead giants, the ones that were born by the women of earth who had relations with the fallen angels. There's two completely different things here. Now, I not necessarily think that there's going to be 35-footers running around. I don't know. Because as I said, years ago, before the flood, a number of years ago, the atmosphere was different, as I've talked about this before. And they had hundreds of years to live, so they could have grown to any gargantuan size. Not all of them were 10 to 12, 13, 40 feet tall. Some of them were just average, but most of them were gigantic. I'm still looking for the passage because I did see it at one point of them turning on man because man could no longer support them. But it is true because they were eating people. I have to look for the video that I've watched that proves that they were eating people. And I'm 100% on that because you think about it, when they ran out of plants and stuff like that, they went after mankind and the animals, not just to sin but to eat them. What do you do in a starvation thing when you're a physical being? Doesn't matter if you're human or not. If you are of a physical nature here, you have to survive. You got to eat. You got to sleep, right? Well, think about that. Okay? So I think you guys need to understand that these things are coming back, and they're coming back hard. When? I don't know. Pay attention to the signs, the days, the hours, the minutes. The stupidity on TV, avoid it. Because all they keep talking about is C19, 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 C19. That's all they're doing. They just drill it into your head. Wear a mask 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, blah, 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 blah. Oh, now you got a, distance 6 feet, 12 feet, 3 feet, 6 feet. It's. I went to a mall once last year when they first started doing the distancing thing, and it was like fucking, what was it? Oh, 3 feet and 6 feet. And I was a little confused at this because I was like, what the hell is this for? They're socially engineering us to back away from other people. That's what they're doing. Now, I know I'm a little off topic with the Giants, but you think about that. Because I realize their time is also short. Now, these beings are going to come, and they're going to wreak havoc on mankind. I don't know if it's going to be like the Book of Job where, these things attack certain people but don't touch certain people, because I know in movies that I've seen, and now movies are just ideas. It doesn't necessarily have to happen. But I think that for the most part, their stuff plays off of frequency. Our DNA is not the DNA of the fallen angels nor of the Nephilim. The black goo, I believe, is the Nephilim or the demonic or the fallen angel type DNA. It's black. It has no life in it. Think about it. When they die, they don't go to heaven. They're waiting to be judged and put into the lake of fire because they are not a creation of God. And I'm not sitting here asking for money. I'm just telling you straight out. Free information. Peace.